following podcast contains strong language and adult themes.
10 out of 10. Aced it, bro. Aced it.
Out the bag.
Ethan Davis, how's it going, man?
Not bad, it's Morgan Glyn, Colin Thomas.
You alright?
Feels weird if I don't say that. Yeah, I'm not too bad, man.
You got to be saying that. How's it going?
Not too bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling at home. I like our setup. The camera doesn't really do the setup justice, I don't think.
It's so ghetto. It's so like...
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Mikey Bingo counts if Sing a Song was on him.
Yeah, hey.
We need to do that again, I think. Maybe
100%.
1
People
in every
really
10
enjoyed
or
that.
something like that. A little special episode.
Yeah, we're back on. The last episode was the first time we filmed. Hopefully,
I know. Interesting.
It looks good and everyone's enjoying. And by everyone, I mean all the 14 viewers.
I made more of an effort this week. Not that it shows, but I've got a shirt on.
You're wearing a shirt and all sorts.
A typical Ethan shirt, I think. It's got leaves and stuff. So.
It's got leaves.
It's got leaves. What I was going to tell you, Morg, from last week.
Yeah.
It's a planet, motherfucker.
Oh,
I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah.
Okay, and any listeners that forgot. Episode 8, Morg.
I know.
That's 2 whole months of... already he's dropping the pen.
Fuck's sake.
2 whole months of podcasting.
I know.
And I feel like every single week... So obviously we set out for this to be like a weekly catch-up. And I feel like every week when I've asked you, what have you done?
It's the same. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to answer that question in lockdown.
Exactly,
it's not good. Well, as you say in lockdown, really, but anything that's happening, because you can't go anywhere, you can't meet anyone. It's the same shit, different days.
It is SSDD, as we were saying.
Have you done anything different though this week?
Have I done anything different?
A couple of walks.
We had a cocktail night at my house.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so I made it was a like chocolate orange milkshakey kind of cocktail.
Ooh, okay.
So it had Contro, Jaffa cakes, a dark chocolate and orange liqueur, and ice cream.
Nice. Do you know? Have you seen about Jaffa cakes as well?
Go on.
They got like 2 new flavors, man. Yeah, they got raspberry and passion fruit. They sound dirty.
They do like dirty bad or dirty good?
No, not bad. Bad.
They sound quite bad.
I know.
And I do. Oh, Morgan is coming.
Oh my lord! You didn't do it once before we started the podcast.
I think it must be like a.
Fuck me, man! It's shambles. It's not.
It must be like a learned response to like.
That's not good.
The podcast.
No, you need to get that out of your head.
I don't mean to.
You have to change like burps up podcast or something, man.
Burps up.
Wind up.
Really... Put your wind up. Wow, have you been thinking about intro song lyrics and stuff? Because we were discussing, weren't we, about having like an intro song?
Well, yeah, I still think we should have a little tune just for the intro, before we do. Just after the warning, the language warning, and then we do have a little
expertly
intro.
done this episode, might I say?
Yeah,
very
great.
Well
on the 5th attempt. But I think that I don't know if we should have lyrics or not. If someone could come up with good enough lyrics or a good enough tune to match the lyrics, it wasn't too cringe, but just a little like.
I think it's hard to do it without.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not cool people anyway.
Nah.
You're decently cool, I'd say.
Thanks. I wouldn't say cool, but
I think you're cooler than me. But that's not hard.
You think you're cooler than me?
You got design.
Bro, this turns into a karaoke podcast. All the time,
Which
every
is
day.
Weird because I'm really bad at. I really don't like karaoke.
What?
I love. I think it's because I'm bad at it. I love watching karaoke, but I hate the feeling of like, oh, have I got to go?
Everyone's bad at karaoke. There's not.
You say that as someone who's really good at karaoke.
No. Because anyone who gets up and does karaoke, in my eyes, is bad. Like I do it, and it's bad.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that. Bless you.
Excuse me.
There's nothing that.
All the noises.
There's nothing that is like. There's no like pros to go on with karaoke. Do you know what I mean?
There are some sweats when it's a £50 live lounge bar tab. Yeah, gotta be done.
I've never done bandioke in live lounge. I really wanted to do that, and then
it's like karaoke but with a band.
With a band, yeah. And singing with a live band is 10 out of 10. Talking of singing with a live band, I'm doing my show at the moment. Well, I still doing my show, so I'm rehearsing for Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, okay.
Musical.
Online?
Yeah, so we're doing all the rehearsals online.
Are you performing it online, or are you performing
So I think we're going to be performing it live, obviously, when restrictions are eased.
Yeah.
But there probably isn't going to be an audience, or if there is, it's just going to be select few. There isn't going to be many people.
Typical show.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It is going to be...
Wait, no audience? Bro, just like Niso podcast. Lovely.
I know for all you listeners out there, me and Ethan and Ellis, lovely.
Oh, you babbers out there.
Yeah, all you babbers out there. But, so it's just going to be either like a social distance, but I think they're going to like get a license to stream it, so live stream it, so you can maybe buy tickets. You need a license
to stream things. Or you need a license to do the show.
Oh, maybe.
But to then stream it, I don't think you need licenses, because we don't need a license to stream.
Yeah, but it's different because you're streaming someone else's work.
Copyright works. Yeah,
but who knows, man? Who knows? We'll have to Get Crowley on the blower.
Oh, we'll have to link up.
Link up. Well, I was on. I did. So yesterday they have like a Kinetic do a monthly chat show thing called Seize the Day, and he asked me to be a guest on that, which I was yesterday. Bit of promo for Nizab.
How did it feel being a guest instead of a host?
Yeah, it was strange. I mean, it's a different dynamic because I'm used to. I mean, we both kind of take charge with the podcast. You know, we can
both
say
take the reins.
We can say what we want, but it was quite different. Other people asking me the questions, if that makes sense,
I bet it was.
And me not asking other people questions, or me not knowing what I'm going to say.
Did it also feel nice not having to worry about what I was saying on this little talk?
I never worry, Heath. I just worry afterwards once you've said it.
Okay, fair. So you can always edit it out though. I think the worry is if you miss it.
Well, yeah, because this was live as well yesterday. So if I said something naughty, exactly,
something naughty,
I'd love to see you on there, Heath.
I worry. If I'm ever on like live TV, I don't know. I think my judgment in the moment is decent. Yeah. So, like, I would know to keep my mouth shut about certain things.
Good point.
But I think if I rambled, I tend to, like, dig. You know, you just keep digging and can't get yourself out of it.
Yeah, you're right.
I tend to do that quite bad. It's a bit of a bad habit. Bad habit, I know. That's a Ben Platt song, isn't it? I think.
It is Bad Habit. Yeah, that is a Ben Platt tune.
So good.
It is a Ben Platt tune.
So good. Quite a handsome young man as well. I'm tired.
Ben Platt. Sorry, someone's ringing me. It wasn't. It's not Ellis.
So
this
unprofessional.
time.
Honestly,
it's not Ellis. This
my
time,
phone behind me turned off. Yeah. I can't believe this.
It's actually just an 077 number, so it's just
077. What's
just a normal, just an 007 number.
Oh, it's not
It's 07 number. Sorry. Oh.
I remember being on the grass in high school.
Ethan's on the grass.
No, I meant on the field.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
Not the old Abby Dabby, the old Wacky Backy, the old Magic Fags, the old Devil's Lettuce, the old
so many names
Paris Ganja Man. My God, really? So Paris Ganja Man, that's a reference to when we did our six-a-side football minimum wage, which is a brilliant, brilliant time in my life. On my uni references and statements, I still talk about how
when it asks about teamwork and stuff.
When it asks about teamwork and stuff like that, it's like, have you ever like been a leader of anything? Like, I was the secretary for a football club.
the secretary.
I was
I suppose.
For having 6-a-side.
Do you know what? Yeah, with interviews and stuff, when they ask me about when I went to a team or when I've been part of a team and stuff like that, I always mention. You know when I went during, I think, was it high school? Yeah, it was last year of high school when I went sailing. Boating, bro, yeah. When I went sailing for like 3 weeks, bro, and it was the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life.
Really?
Other than setting up for Nisa
I was literally... this is why people say the chemistry is so good. I'm not being up our own ass at the mo. Things like that I was just about to say. Take my breath away.
Boom, boom.
What advert's that on? Go.
Boom, boom. EDF Energy.
Oh, wow, is it?
I
don't know. That's why I asked.
No, I don't know either.
No.
But yeah, that was good. Like literally, like they did like shifts. So you'd have 3 hours on deck where you had to like, because it's a fully like manned ship.
How big was the ship? Was it like a yacht or was it like a pirate ship? Or was it like a navy ship?
We're talking like,
is it bigger than the flat? I fucking hope it's bigger than the flat.
Yeah. Width-wise, yeah. Yeah, longer than the flat. Yeah, because everyone spewed up, even like the skipper, even the second mate.
Skipper.
Yes, skipper.
Skipper.
But it was like, so you had like 3 hours on deck where you literally had to like, you were doing everything. Yeah, slave up. You had 3 hours cooking.
What?
So 3 hours to cook a meal for everyone now, not just for yourself. So you.
Oh, was this like so you would either cook or you would either be on deck
or the 3 hours you have your own time, so you'd have 3 hours to yourself. So you had to work 3 hour shifts, and that was like 24 hours, which was tough. It was rough, man, because you have to think meal prepping for everyone. You know, those people. So the skipper and the second mate, they can't do their job without the people who come on these trips. Yeah, they can't do it. So like there were a few people who like weren't pulling their weight and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Like who? Name names.
Nah, I can't be doing that.
Was it you?
No. Do you know what? I was shit hot on it, and I enjoyed it as well. I really enjoyed it, but there were people like there was someone who like blocked the toilet because obviously you know it's not like 10 out of 10 plumbing on a fucking ship, is it? And someone blocked the toilet. I don't know what with or how, but the guy kicked off. He wasn't a very nice guy, man. He was a dick. He was a right knob. Yeah, he was probably like hardcore smoker, and he was like.
So were you still doing these shifts like in the middle of the night?
Yeah, fully. You had to keep going.
Raz.
Yeah, that's a lie. Actually, we had obviously a few hours sleep. I think when we just pulled over and docked up. drop the anchor sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
But again, it'd be so early in the morning, we just get up. It was really cool though. Like, it's something I wanted to do.
Fun. I remember missing out on it, and then you all came back, and someone had pink eye or something.
Did they?
I swear maybe it was like one of those shitty high school rumours that someone had like pink eye.
I don't recall anyone getting pink eye. I do recall what happened was, so we're going it's a ship, you go at 8-9 knots, which is quite fast.
Oh, naughty.
And if you need to spew, it happens, everyone gets seasick, the stomach and the movement.
Did you do it over the side?
So you have to do it over the side, but I remember someone going right at the front, spewing, and it's splashing back at everyone's face. I remember the second mate just like all over their face.
That's so grim.
Bro, it was so funny. I was pissing myself, but obviously it's disgusting.
That's so...
And obviously there's no showers or anything on board.
So, where'd you bath in that then?
You just have to do it all Nessa and flannel. The old wet wipe trick.
Lovely. In a sink. Do you know what you would call someone who worked on the rigging of a ship? What would their title be?
A rigger?
No.
Okay.
So they would be a top man.
Oh, yeah.
And then, do you know who someone worked in the bottom of the ship would be?
No, bottom man.
That'd be a seaman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, seaman.
Yeah.
And then, who would work in the middle of the ship?
The middleman.
Midshipman.
midshipman.
Yeah. I've brushed up on my nautical and pirate knowledge.
Really?
Knowledge, yeah.
We should go sailing, man. We should do it. We should fix up a boat and
would
go
we
sailing.
be like Bryn and what's Bryn's nephew?
Jason?
Jason, yeah.
That's a fishing trip, though, isn't it?
We can do some fishing if you want. As long as it leads to the old knocky.
I hate it.
Oh,
it's for that knocky.
Really quick, this is segued. Segue, another one for your bingo cards.
Lovely.
From in high school, we were on the grass.
Yeah, my bad.
As in the field. Sorry. Jesus Christ, such a big segue.
Yeah, you're talking about wacky backy.
So
your booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Cocaine. Your booger sugar. You never heard that one, have you? No?
I've never heard of the old booger sugar.
Maybe that's just one I made up.
I really like that. I would never do cocaine, but if it was called booger sugar by everyone, I think I'd be more enticed to try. If that makes sense.
Booger sugar, yeah, that's funny.
Anyway, so...
Sorry, go on. On the grass.
Well, I was on the grass, and I was with my girlfriend, Megan, at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if +44, British numbers have +44.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was O or 07.
Yeah, it's just the O.
Yeah, so I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So we practiced calling each other and adding each other's numbers with just the O.
Yeah.
And then the 07, because my number would have been 07 or 077.
Yeah.
Depending on what it would be.
Yeah.
And thinking back, we could have just went on Google and typed in how many numbers do phone numbers have, but we didn't, and we experimented a bit anyway. So yeah.
No, Ethan loves experimenting with his relationships. nice checking out phone numbers.
Yeah, I
and
enjoy
stuff.
seeing how quickly I can end them, seeing how long I can be out of them.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
something I wanted to bring up as well.
I've been single for 3 years now. I think it feels like 3. Oh my God, 3 years, man. That's a long time.
You're making me a bit sad, bro, because I don't fancy
me.
Yeah, you know that. That's a fact. That's a given.
That is a fact.
No, but
me. Yeah, true.
I don't know. You just get that feeling, don't you? You just don't want to be. Don't want to be alone forever.
I ain't gonna be alone forever. I'm a catch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not talking about you, bro.
Oh.
Well, I know you're not gonna be alone forever. You'll be fine.
What about yourself? I think you'll find someone, Morgan.
Yeah, we'll see. I suppose.
Tell you what, if we're both 41 and not married,
give me this
I'll marry you. I'll marry you. Right. We've said it now. It's written. Yeah. It's not written. It's
yeah. Now I have to find something.
No, you have to.
There was one thing I was going to say. So we're on episode 8 of the podcast.
Yes.
Seems like it's flown by for me. I don't know about you.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick.
But episode 10, it's got to be a bit of a big one, I think. It's got to be a bit of a big one.
So I think the next couple are going to be quite big, because this is getting uploaded on what would be the weekend of the 6th/the 7th of Feb, because we're recording on it. Is it the 31st today?
Yeah, so that means...
So that episode next week we record will get uploaded on Valentine's Day. So I was thinking we could do a Valentine's special.
Of course.
We're both single. We could do I don't know, we could... Ideas more, come on.
Blind dating.
We could blind date. We could... You got Tinder. Yeah. I can re-download Tinder. We can, try our luck. You get quite good luck on Tinder. We've spoken about this.
Fuck off! No, I
You get more matches than me. Is what I was trying to say.
That is, yeah, but they call me a catfish.
I think if you if you throw enough shit to the wall, some of it'll stick. I think that's the approach we can go for. I think we can maybe we can challenge each other to see who can get the most positive replies or the most do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or at the beginning of the podcast, you could message someone for me, I'll message someone for you, and we'll see what the replies are going to be throughout the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, we
Do you know
can,
what I mean?
but I'm just scared I won't get a reply.
You would, though. You would.
Wait,
I'll pick the pictures, and you pick mine.
That ballet one of me is quite good. My bum's in it.
Yeah.
That's quite good. My butt looks...
Fat ass. PH, man.
Big cake, bro. Big bank. Big bank challenge on TikTok. We should get a TikTok and do the challenges. Because I'm...
do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Could we do the big bank challenge?
I don't know. You could do that one, but...
Probably. A big bank.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be up. I think we should just, and I'll save some of the clips as well from our knees up.
Yeah, because we've got good it can be our blooper reel. Yeah. Because I think we've got quite a good blooper reel. The ones we're always we're always doing stupid stuff and then sorry I cut you off and saying things like, wish we had saved that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I think it'll help us gain followers as well. What?
Learning vowels with Morgan Glyn Colin Thomas.
I think it'll help us gain followers a bit as well.
Possibly.
Like I think.
Hey, Morgan, we don't need any more. We are filled to the brim.
A lot of people use TikTok, and there's some funny stuff on there. I think so. Let's do it, man. Let's make a TikTok.
True. We could call it.
You can get on the socials now. Come on. You're
I've been a bit wet with it.
You're better
apart
than me.
from Twitter. I always say this, don't I? I was going to say something, and then so number 9, we could do episode 9. Sorry, that could be like a Valentine's special. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And number 10, you had the idea of maybe doing like a drinking episode.
I would love to do, like you said, like a drinking game of knees up.
That'd be fun. What do you think would be in that?
Well, similar to the bingo, maybe, because people liked the bingo. Everyone listened liked the bingo. So we could do like not necessarily the bingo, but the same sort of stuff. But we would drink, and then if we're pissed on the podcast, who knows what we'll say?
Oh my goodness!
Pissed on the podcast, man.
POP pissed on POP sounds better, actually.
Yeah. Pop,
yo, pussy lad. Oh, we talked about Elle King, didn't we? And how she's the daughter of the dude from the Adam Sandler film.
Rob Schneider, yeah.
A lot of the episodes, people have said to me, like, oh, yeah, when I was listening and then blah, blah, blah happened. And a lot of the episodes blend into one for me, and I can't remember, what we've said.
That's what I mean.
Which one, if that makes sense?
Seems to flow for us, anyway. I don't know about the listeners, but...
Like a good, easy period.
One thing I've heard, so Ellis's feedback... One, he said quite a good piece of feedback was thumbnails and stuff for our YouTube channel, for, gain more followers and stuff. And the second thing he said, your sport knowledge is terrible.
I mean, I could have told you that, but yeah, it is absolutely awful.
I'm sure you said you said mentioned like a basketball team or a baseball team, and they were actually a basketball team. I was like,
hey, those sports are only a couple letters apart. Oh. So to be fair, they're not worlds apart. Is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think a drinking episode would be quite fun.
We could laugh.
I think we do have a little bevy.
Yeah,
but if we never really get pissed on the podcast.
Sloshed.
That'd be fun.
We'll see how it goes.
Give us something to celebrate as well. Be a whole, I don't know. February's a perfect month, isn't it? So that's interesting. I've never seen that, I don't think, in my life.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
It is very satisfying to look at the calendar and see
this
line up perfect.
Yeah, this year is perfect, isn't it? Also, Heath, I know you're the only person in my bubble at the moment. I think you might have to give me a trim. You might have to cut my hair because it's getting bad.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe not drunk. Maybe we should do that to start.
What, on the podcast?
Yeah, podcast special. I'll give you a trim.
It'll take ages.
No, it won't.
No, because no. I don't want no, exactly. I don't want you shaving me like a chocolate doll.
Okay, maybe I'll shave you for the podcast.
Oh,
my mum used to be a barber, so I've picked up some tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a pretty good barber. I get my hair cut all the time. So.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. So, what else have we got to talk about, Morg? What were our talking points?
The talking points for this week.
Because I was going to say we could talk about what's happened in the news and stuff, but again, the same as whenever I ask you what's happened this week. I know what I wanted to say, but you sort of cut me off way earlier, and then I segued away from it. I always bang on about my diet and things.
Yeah.
Which I feel could be another square for our bingo cards.
Yeah.
I've been fasting this week.
Fasting.
So George St. Pierre, the UFC fighter, he does it. And I fasted Tuesday and Thursday? Wednesday and Friday I fasted.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat at all.
Okay.
And it was really weird. It was a weird experience.
Did you feel like you had any sort of any health benefits from it? Not just losing weight. Did you feel less tired? Because a lot of people say that they feel less tired or they feel more active and stuff like that. Or
one thing that happened, I went into work on the Friday night.
Okay.
I had an 11 till 7, and I went in, and my coworker said I was glowing.
Ooh.
But that might have been because I was in a good mood. But apart from that, I felt I felt strong. like mentally, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Like I felt like
you could do a lot of things.
Yeah, I felt like I could do more, and then I felt because I had dance. I didn't have dance on the Friday, but I had dance on the Wednesday.
So what did you do? Just drink water, was it?
Yeah, just drink water and green tea. That's all I had.
Wow.
I was going to drink like Pepsi Max Cherry and stuff, but I'm trying to cut that out as well.
Yeah.
Just because it's got like shitloads of caffeine in it and stuff.
Man, for 2 whole days?
Yeah, so a lot of people will do it. They'll eat tea, say at like 8 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then if they're fasting Wednesday, you won't eat until 8 p.m. Wednesday, because that is 24 hours, right?
I see.
But Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
He's definitely not fasting now.
They've been all the time. But for me, like when I was younger and stuff, if I didn't have money to get like lunch in school or whatever, or like if I was at college, say, I would eat tea on like the Tuesday and then not eat tea till Wednesday. So that for me isn't that like it wasn't that
difficult.
Fasting for me it feels like a challenge, and that wouldn't have felt like a challenge because I can do that.
I know what you mean.
So I decided to do like I'd eat tea on the Tuesday and then not eat at all Wednesday, and then just have breakfast on the Thursday. But yeah, I felt super like I felt a little bit manic.
Yeah.
Like I felt a little bit like holy shit, like, and because of the lack of caffeine that I was so used to from Pepsi Max, I had a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
But then the second time I did it on the Friday, I wasn't as bad, and like I did feel like a bit like refreshed. And I'm not sure it could 100% be placebo.
Yeah.
Like 100%, it could be my brain tricking itself into thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I did feel a bit like rejuvenated. Yeah. And the time I ate breakfast then on the Thursday and the Saturday, I didn't feel like I could eat as much. I felt like my appetite was smaller, which is for me is good because I tend to like cram loads of food down my gob anyway. So if you're trying to eat less, it might be an idea to like still fast. And I think it's super interesting because nowadays, like I'm an old man, but like in the modern day, we're so conditioned to eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, to have your 3 meals a day, to have your 5 a day.
Yeah.
But if you think about when, like, this is going to sound really, like, out there and, like, it's going to sound like I'm trying to be deep, but it's just the way I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, no, go on.
And it makes sense in my head. So when people first started, like, actually being people, you wouldn't have eaten every day. Like, say, for instance, when cavemen went hunting for food, you wouldn't eat every day. Some days you would have to go, like, 2 days a day without eating because you wouldn't find anything. So it's weird that nowadays we're conditioned to eat 3 meals a day and eat all the time, and a lot of things resolve around food.
I mean, like it's certain. There's 2 different aspects to it, because I remember watching like an interview for Conor McGregor a long time ago, like a while ago before he retired the first time, and he was saying like people just like, how do you like stop snacking on stuff, and how do you stop like, he just says I eat the same meals, not the same meals, I eat at the same time and the same thing every day, so I know I'm not going to get hungry. I was like, it just seems easy, but obviously it isn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think people like like Conor McGregor, like GSP, a lot of like celebrities and stuff. They'll have like nutrition coaches, and they'll have like
got those people.
They've got those sort of contacts and those assets, and they've got people to. I think the main thing with like dieting and stuff is people telling you like and reminding you can't do such and such.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And it's people, and that's why, do you know what? That's why, what am I saying? Oh yeah, it's quite hard. It is quite hard to do it without those people. Do you know what I mean? And like that's why sometimes you wish someone's there to push you on.
Yeah, even not like a nutrition coach, even just someone like if you're dieting, for example, with your mum or with a mate of yours, or the same thing with going to the gym. Doing it on your own, you've got to rely solely on your own motivation.
Exactly, but at the gym, like you said before, you're there. There's people around you. If you just sitting there.
Yeah. You get the whole...
you got that vibe, man. You got that vibe.
Dieting as well, it's a bit more effort because you've got to prep things and you've got to think, you've got to think in advance a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're working at home, I suppose, is not as bad, but if you're working like you're a teacher or a nurse or something, you've got a meal prep and you've got to take your food with you then. That it does just make it it makes it a bit more time consuming. That's what I was trying to say.
I know. I feel like if I lived with someone, it would be better to do it together because you just keep on top of each other. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were here full time, for example, do you know what I mean? We would. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I'd be able to keep on top of it a bit more probably. But alas, one thing I was going to mention as well, it's completely off topic. So do you know a few episodes ago, we were talking about like psychic mediums and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was speaking to my mum on FaceTime a few days ago. Oh, yeah, it was a few days ago.
As you do.
And I was saying, like, I still want to do it. I know Ethan wants to do it as well, man. I know we mentioned it, and you did brush upon it before in the previous episode, but Mate, it'd be so good if we could just literally, so we'd have to do it over the phone at the moment because of COVID.
You can go over the phone.
But yeah, that's what I mean. I spoke to my mum and Jane as well. She knows a person, or there's someone online who does it over the phone and stuff like that. If we did it, like live on the podcast, like it, even just not even a podcast episode, just the whole episode would be that. I think that'd be quite interesting. Oh, we could do it.
Let's jot it. I'm jotting it down.
Write it down. Go on, because I think. Honestly, I think it would be quite an interesting thing to listen to. Well, especially for me, anyway. Like, I'm quite interested in that.
I think 100%. A lot of mediums and like sidekicks, if you message them and ask, a lot of things, they're quite open to chat about things. Of course, and I think if they're not, that gives them quite a bad vibe anyway, and you wouldn't want to go to them.
Yeah, and people have told me as well. They're happy for you to record it down and stuff like that. So I don't see why they wouldn't.
No, of course not.
Want to do it,
but
it'd be quite good for us to be like both reacting to it.
I think that'd be really good. That'd be really fun. I think.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Wow, speaking into existence, I like that.
Yeah,
I really, really like that.
I think it's just going to be super cool. Just quite interesting, to be honest.
We did a little at the same time. Oh my god, I'm cognitively saying it now. Never cognitively it's like when you see something that makes you cognitively breathe. Like now, are you breathing on purpose?
I'm just breathing.
Oh, never mind. Do you know what I mean though? No, it's never just me.
Yeah, I think so.
What I was thinking about today on my way here, it was snowing.
Oh yeah.
I went for a walk before I came here down by Seawall.
Oh yeah.
So sort of down the back end of like Rumney.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like back in the day, I've worked in the snow, and when I was little, I've got loads of like really weird memories of snow days at school.
Yeah.
And now obviously those aren't a thing. Like people in school, maybe work will be different if people have to drive to work and you can't. But for people at school, like, snow days aren't a thing anymore. You'll just be on Zoom for the day.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, Morgan, I want to put the question to you. What are some of your fondest snowy memories? Have you got any?
Fondest snow memories?
Or weirdest, or...
I mean, snow memories, they were good. Like, do you know what? One of the memories I do have from when it was snowing was a long, long time ago. Me and my dad and Ellis, we went to, Rose Park?
Yeah.
So, but it's not Rose Park. Do you know, like, the little kids bit? So you got the big like open park, the Rec.
Yeah.
So you got the Rec, and then next to it you've got like this like just the one slide. So but that hill's quite steep. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Slide. Is that where like the ice cream van always?
Yeah. It's like it's like wood chippings everywhere.
Rose Park.
Yeah. That's the Rec because the Rose Park's by the flower beds over the other side, isn't it? That's
the Rec is the big field.
The Rec. Yeah, Rec is the big field, and then next to it is like the little park. You've got like a little kiddie park.
No. The Rec is completely different to Rose Park.
No. So the Rec is the field.
Yeah, the Rec is the field with the library on it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then you've got Rose Park's completely disconnected by there's like a junction and shit in between it.
Yeah, but then you cross over and you go over to the flower beds and then you keep going and there's Rose Park.
Yeah, all of it's Rose Park.
What do you mean? The Rec isn't. You say the Rec, don't you? You don't say Rose Park.
Yeah, but the Rec is completely separate.
Well, no, because it's still Rose Park.
What?
Bro,
no,
anyway.
Rose Park. 2 seconds. You got the lake, which is Rose Park.
Yeah.
You've got the slidey bit, which is like the middle of Rose Park.
The slidey bit.
The big ass slide by the toilets and the ice cream van.
Climbing stuff. And
that's Rose Park.
Yeah.
You've got the flower beds and the little fish place as well.
Yeah, and then you cross the road and you go onto the Rec.
No, because there's a bit in between, and then there's like that little bit where the bowls clubs are and the tennis courts are.
Oh, so you go into Whitchurch and Heath?
No. It's like St. Joe's, I think.
But that's still Rose Park.
I'm not sure what it is.
So pissed off.
I know, I have no idea, but it's not Rose Park.
I'm sure
there's like a middle section bit, and they're called something else. They're called something gardens, I swear. Where like the bowls clubs are and like the tennis things.
Get on the Google, man. Give it a look. Because I don't believe you. But anyway, so next to the Rec, you got the little like kiddies park thing, and it's quite like a steep hill for where the slide's going to be. And I remember on snow, literally, it's like going down on fairy liquid, didn't it? You had to use a ferry. Literally, you go down.
I have to use a ferry.
Listen, so you go down this, but I remember going down so fast.
Really quick, they're called Roth Pleasure Gardens. That's what they're called.
The flower gardens.
You said the flower beds.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the flower gardens.
No, you didn't. Roth Pleasure Gardens, then the Rec. Yeah. And then Rose Park is above it.
Yeah, it's all the same thing, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah,
I'm right.
No,
we'll put it to the fans.
No, I don't believe.
Fans? Listeners. Fans sounds
good. Alright, so chatting ass.
20 episodes. 8 episodes.
But I remember going down...
8 episodes of pure blood sausage.
I remember going down this
slide?
Well, it wasn't the slide.
Oh, the mound.
Just the side of it, yeah. And it's so fast on the snow. And I literally remember like trying to stop myself, and it was going so fast. I smacked my side into the gate and just like flipped off.
Flipped off.
Pretty much the only snow memory I have. There's more recent ones when my dad used to live in Pontprenay.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I was working in Premier Inn. Sorry, itchy ear, really quick. Oh, yeah. Gotta give it a good scratch. When I was working up in PI, Pen Twin, walking home to my ex's house.
You walk past my dad's, yeah?
Yeah, I'd walk past
my dad,
and I'd see your bedroom light, and I'd put you on my Snapchat story, like saying hello. You can never really see you, I can just see your light. But yeah, fond memory of that.
Fair play.
I remember being little, playing in the street when I was like maybe 8, when it was snowing and stuff.
Yeah.
And we didn't have gloves. Like, we just wouldn't have gloves in the house.
You noticed the socks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I said this to, who did I say this to the other? Maybe Emma or something. I was like, I used to put football socks on my hands and use them as like gloves. And that was completely foreign to her. She was like, what? That was standard practice.
They're not from the streets, like us. They're not from the streets like we are. From the ghetto.
Have you seen that trend at the moment where it's like, tell me you're so-and-so without saying so-and-so? It's like, tell me you're like from a rough area. Without saying you're from a rough area. It would be like when it was snowing, I use socks as gloves. Or be like, I don't own a printer. That would be another one, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's me. Oh, no, maybe.
I would never buy a printer myself.
You've got a printer, though.
Yeah, but that's just been given to me because it's an old... Someone's old.
To you?
It's an old printer.
It's a good present.
Yeah, I've used it twice, to be fair.
Twice?
Yeah.
So you don't really need a printer anymore.
No, not really. Anymore.
Is faxing still a thing?
No, I don't think anyone uses
I hope
fax.
it's not. I really hope it's not.
Well, some places do still have fax.
So the printers in work have got fax buttons, but like I don't.
Yeah, well, most printers have still got the fax buttons. That printer's got a fax button.
Can I fax you something later?
Yeah, do it. We'll try. We'll try.
Nothing but comedy.
Fax of the day, man.
He's good. I always think I'm the funny one, and he's the handsome one. But I think we're swapping roles now.
Role reversal. Yeah, let's do it. I think we should move on to something we did plan out. So basically, we were discussing earlier that Ethan has a phenomenal social media presence.
Oh, that's what we're moving on to.
An absolute phenomenal social media presence.
I could have segued into this so well.
That's too late.
We were talking about pictures earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
For some reason. What were we talking about pictures for?
Were we?
There was something mentioned about pictures.
Don't remember, sorry.
Never mind. Carry on.
So basically, Ethan has an outstanding social media presence. So we thought it'd be quite good just to take a dive back in time with Ethan Davis.
Oh, that sounded like a little radio set.
Yeah, take a dive back in time to Ethan.
Really, you got a face for radio.
Oh, thanks, bro.
No, you got.
Wow,
the first bro in ages.
So it is. Yeah. So, bro, listen.
Really quick, have you listened to the first episode again?
I fully have.
I listened to it, and Jesus Christ, it was a lot ruder. There was a lot more like.
Yeah, we were effing and blinding.
Yeah.
I think it's because we were so nervous.
Yeah,
we didn't know what to say.
And there were a lot more bros.
Yeah.
I feel after that.
Still quite a good episode though. Still enjoyed it.
They're all. I get very like. Is broody the word or protective?
Oh, yeah, protective.
Like they're my babies, you know.
Hello, my babies.
Hello, my babies.
Right, so I've got Ethan's Instagram up, and we've gone right down.
Of our logo.
Will you turn off the backlight? Yeah, so yeah, that is an image of our logo. He's a podcast.
Should we reveal what the lighting is, by the way?
No.
Okay.
It's basically another telly.
It's another telly with a.
Shocking.
Just a white.
Yeah, that'll do. Just
a 24-hour. Oh no!
Fucking hell. Right. Anyway, so hopefully you guys can see the screen. So this is the beginning. This is the start of Ethan's.
Is that better?
Instagram. Do you remember the first picture? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
First picture is me in my reindeer onesie, and you in a red t-shirt with your Clark Kent look.
Let's have a look at this.
Jesus Christ on a bike.
With the caption "Slumber Party."
Slumber Party.
Can you see that from here? Can people see it on the camera?
Do you want to go double check?
Go on, I'll have a look.
Oh, lovely. Look at this. Live and in the flesh. Right. I think it's very, Any joy?
Good joy. It looks a bit bright. I tell you what, guys. Why does that look so bright now all of a sudden? We did test this before the podcast.
Turn it down.
Turn the brightness down. It's a great
Maybe it was a weird picture.
Maybe, sicko. It was as well. Just a bit of context, it was Ethan's nan.
Jesus. What are you looking for, son?
The remote.
Are you winning, son?
This is the lives. This is the stuff live. You did have it last as well.
I didn't have it last.
You fully did. Oh, maybe I did. I've got it. Right. So, this is the picture. So it's me
This is going to be really weird for people just listening now.
It is going to be weird for people who are just listening. So you'll have to describe.
Can just describe it, yeah, of course.
Get your describing gear on, Annie.
Get my describing gear on.
So yeah, we look extremely young in this picture. Absolutely. Extremely young.
Who's that? Oh.
Yeah.
You really... you had like a weird glow up, then glow down, didn't you? You like,
yeah, the answer is
you went through a really weird. Well, hang on. When you were like super little, like a kid starting in high school, you were like Buzz,
big chubby munch.
Yeah, big chubby munch. And then you got to like your Clark Kent phase, and it was like, all right, he's sort of finding his footing.
It's Clark Kent phase though.
You got like glasses and like slick hair,
okay,
like Superman, enough. And you wore a Superman costume.
I did, yeah.
At my first house party, actually, horrible time. And then you sort of looked like Zac Efron.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I'll take that, you know, any day of the week.
And now, you know, we're here.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Now I look like Zac Efron's dad. I don't know what he looks like.
Oh, he looks banging. Oh no, Troy Bolton's dad looks banging. Yeah. I don't know about Mr. Efron. Wow, these are
throwbacks. This is one of my favourite pictures ever. Throwback Thursday, I guess.
I look like a what I imagine a goose would look like if it got transformed into like an actual person. That makes sense. Because of the eyes and mouth ratio.
Yeah, Ethan's got these like slick glasses on. Oh god, man, that's terrible.
I do look very got a head like a toaster.
A toaster,
like a rounded toaster.
There's a few of my favourite pictures. Some of these pictures are so good.
That says, I know the caption now is solo party. Whoop whoop.
This one?
No. That one's I got a selfie stick.
Wow.
They're just so I thought each one of these was so like fresh.
You thought you were the shit.
Like just so cool. That one, they're your glasses, by the way.
Oh my god, that's in IT. So you know we keep talking about IT all the time. That is in IT.
And I think
possibly, Ethan, you've had a mad glow up. Mad glow up.
I've had a fair glow up, I think.
Nah, you have, man.
So I was so gassed, right? So in the comments, I'm not sure if it picks it up, but I think the fittest girl in school, I won't name names, but she commented 10 out of 10 on that post. And I swear to God, I think she did that. And I kind of knew deep down she was joking. Yeah. But I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, this has made my year.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Forget about everything. I'm going to read that quote Ethan Davis has put on. This was April 2nd, 2015.
Yeah, big up.
When a guy calls you hot, he's looking at your body. When a guy calls you pretty, he's looking at your face. But when a guy calls you beautiful, he's looking at your heart. All three guys still want to fuck you, though.
And then my caption was, so true. Gets this all the time. Which, you know.
Ethan was such a meme back in high school.
Look at this dirty photo as well. It's me and a selfie of a double bed sitting in this room for two. As if this guy was getting anything. As if this guy's getting anything.
Ethan went through a phase as well of just photoshopping his face onto other people's bodies.
Other people who
Piano's rocking body there, and you just...
Piano's got such sick abs. That's like so shredded.
I rate it.
I used to do it to like people who are way prettier than me as well.
Fair enough.
Oh, I might. There's a couple of... Excuse me. Oh, that's a show.
Bro, look at your face. Can I see
I look like a baked potato. A baked potat.
Potat.
Very, those are your glasses again?
No, they're not mine.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh, they got similar things.
You did... No, because you borrowed someone's because you played a character, didn't you?
I did. I played IQ. I fucking loved these... Really quick, go on this photo here. I loved these aviators. I think I looked so cool with aviators.
You've got a great love with aviators. I don't know why you don't.
I think it's because I liked like old cop movies and like the American
Hawaii 5-0 sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I even took a Hawaii 5-0 picture.
We're actually on the official Knees Up podcast Instagram page.
You're on that one?
I am on that one. There we go.
Tagged? Look at that. That was watching Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Jesus. Do you remember that?
It was a mad show.
The songs in it were really good.
It's like a jukebox musical, isn't it?
This is where I started to smile like this.
Yes, that's a classic.
Look at the comparison. The thumb to head ratio is so good, so strong.
The thumb to head ratio.
So good. But yeah, this is when I started to smile like this with like a raised eyebrow, like The Rock.
What was that? Like The Rock. Like The Rock. I love that.
But that's so rough. The head is so big. Like, I'm such a, like... It's very podgy. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Not that I'm not podgy now, but back then it was immense. This reindeer onesie is such a key component as well. Iconic. So iconic. And that's a quality meme as well.
Yeah.
Need air support. So many so many snakes on this battlefield.
Right, let's skip a few. Oh, wait a minute. That's an absolute classic. I think that's one of the best pics of us.
It's a very hard picture, I think.
Oh, man.
In my humble opinion. So this was really quick, just to give a bit of timeline context. This was start of college now.
Really?
Yeah. I'd been in college for like 4 months now at the time of these photos, I think.
Ethan, fair play.
So there's a lot more like party pictures, which you wouldn't have seen before.
That's a good point.
I think there's a lot more show pictures as well. That one, really quick, if you go down to here, that's one of my favourite. That's under like, do you know like the Balfour roundabout? So for any Cardiff residents, under the Balfour roundabout, I'm not sure if it's been like cleaned now, but under one of the walkways, there's this sign which says, "My disability does not define me." And someone has scribbled next to it, "It does a bit though," which I found fucking hilarious as like a 17-year-old kid.
Gosh.
Found it so funny. So funny. I think that was one of the first house parties. I was walking home from one of the first house parties that I kissed a girl at as well.
Oh.
So I think I wanted to like remember it a little bit.
Look at my noodle arms in this picture.
Look at that.
So skinny. So skinny. I was legally
Would
blonde.
you rather look like that or how you do now?
You know the answer to that already. Don't even ask.
No, I just thought. Well, you were saying it like you hated them. Like,
No, I would. Well, they don't.
Also, really quick, that is a photo of a random kid.
That isn't you.
That isn't me. No.
Why?
So you uploaded a photo on your Insta.
Of me as a kid, yeah.
Of you as a kid, and I just wanted to follow the trend.
I rate that.
But I'm such a prankster that I just didn't bother.
I rate that.
There's me and my granddad in bowls as well.
Yeah. There's bumps. There's the famous bumps he's talking about.
Loud.
I don't know if you can see that. But
It's quite a bad photo anyway.
this guy's fading away. Not literally.
Not to death, yeah.
Not
just,
literally.
Just fading away. Slowly. Wow.
What a pic.
Look at those naturals. You've got such a lovely set of teeth, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I look sloshed. So that was one of our like first nights out, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, it was like, I think it was like a fundraiser though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like I wasn't old enough to go out, but I was allowed to go to like a fundraiser.
We're both wearing blazers. Check us out.
I know. I think we were the best dressed there because everyone else was just in like, normal shirts and shit.
Of course.
To be fair, you're in very like correct attire. You're in really quick. Look at your fucking rib cage as well. Jesus. You're in blazer and like t-shirt, and I'm in full. I had a bow tie as well. I'm in shirt.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Blazer. I'm in the works.
Bro, yeah, look at my ribcage there. I haven't seen my ribcage for about 6 years.
Which is funny because that photo was only 3 years ago. So
this is an unbelievable pic.
So I would love to see the...
Eyes up, boys.
So the Anaconda... Is it Anaconda? The Anaconda, like, album cover is what I'm recreating there. And I'll send it to you later and I'll put it on, like, the Insta. It's like a little,
Will you?
As a little teaser.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
But this photo is so, in my opinion, is so perfect. Like, it is so good. So good.
Bro.
I think that's my favourite show picture.
The caption is "Come Rumney," and this will be the last thing you see before you die.
I'm happy with like how I look. Like I think on a scale of looks, like I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I think, and I stand by this 100%. I'm possibly the least. Case in point, I am the least photogenic person known to man. Like,
I got a strange feeling they're not going to be able to see this on the camera, but I really hope they can.
I mean, if not, people are listening on Spotify.
Yeah, okay. But honest to God, maybe we should do. Can we do that like YouTubers do when they edit in? Like the picture comes up at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, of course. We can just
let's try it. We'll give it a go. We'll try it.
Oh, there we go.
Can you imagine? Ethan, you just gobsmacked. Footloose was fucking
Footloose
awesome.
is still one of my favourite shows. So fun. So fun.
Yeah, it was 10 out of 10 actually.
That's me and the old man, me and the pops.
This is one of my favourite pictures. It's Ethan just in a red dress. Kate Moss, eat your heart out, it says.
So that was in my AS drama practicals, my first year of drama, the practical exam, and it was god awful. I had a D in drama for the year because of that performance. I was that bad.
You fully committed as well. I don't know how they're giving you a D.
Because the acting was terrible, perhaps. Go to this photo on the right. It is the single, I think, one of the worst photos to exist. Period. Like, of anything. You should have seen the other guys, the caption, so it just helps you imagine what
you look like a fool. Yeah, you look like a ninja.
I look like a rat. Like, I look like Scrat or something.
There's got to be one more that's absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, they're getting Ethan just pounding down to his ass.
There's a lot of ass pics.
Of course it is, but it's you.
Obviously, yeah, just of me, but...
Right, Right, there's got to be one more we find.
There's me. I like that Photoshop, the one on the Fortnite one.
Oh my god, of course.
I thought it was really good.
Where
are we dropping, boys? I just flawlessly edited it.
It's not flawlessly edited. Oh, my bad. Oh, yes, I love this picture. That's on my Instagram as well, actually.
Throwing up gang signs. I think it's there's so many things, right? I'll really quick, just do a quick point, evidence, explain on this picture, right? So let's talk about the background first, right?
Yeah.
So you've got all these dudes in red shirts.
Ethan's on the grass.
And then, on the grass once again. And then David Cisse in the middle, the lone warrior, just looking. He knows the picture's being taken. And I think he's like, what the fuck is this kid, right? And then we go to, like, the middle of the shot, right? Just have a look at this haircut. Like, what on God's earth is going on with this nest of a head?
I'm not gonna lie, you lay your hair, in some of these pictures, you lay your hair grow out very, very
honestly,
long.
Like, why did my mum and friends let me leave the house looking like that?
Oh, Ethan,
it's so bad.
There has to be one more. There's one I think I can't, I think it's us two.
There's got to be something.
We're getting quite recent now, though.
This is when I was 18. This is my 18th
That is an
birthday.
absolute classic.
Oh, I love this.
Got snapped trying to get a stain off Moggsy's jeans. Homies gotta look out for each other, you know.
Hashtag jean stains are the worst. I've never noticed that. So in this picture, I'm basically we're in Live Lounge.
Yeah.
Cardiff people know. I'm not actually.
Live Lounge is yes.
So I'm basically pretending to give Morgan a blowjob in the middle of Live Lounge and ask the photographer to snap a pic of it because I wanted to remember my 18th birthday.
Of course.
And Morgan, literally, your face looks like it's getting sucked into another dimension.
Do you know the worst thing about this picture? And I hate it to death, but that was the first and only time I wore that shirt.
Yeah. That
night out. And I literally loved that shirt. I thought it was fucking immense. Yeah. And I woke up in the morning with the shirt still on and it had about 7-8 fag holes all in it. I didn't even smoke. So someone had obviously just like
been outing fags on you.
Yeah, I'm just man.
Bro, I look like I'm giving you you look like you're receiving the Poltergust 3000, bro, from Luigi's Mansion.
The Poltergust.
I
think that's about it. And there's not a load of.
They're getting decently recent. This is then like my depressing phase.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that video's hilarious as well.
Can we play it?
Yeah, give it a go. If not, I'm sure we can embed it. Oh, wait, really quick. Can I read out this?
Was this for my birthday?
This was for your birthday.
Right, you can read it.
Right, shall I read it like a monologue? Does it go? Oh, look at that.
It does go on. Right.
Wow.
East.
Right, here we go. Morgan Glyn Colin Thomas. As you are aware, my love for you is undying, just like my sexual desire for you. You are such a I spent gentle wrong.
For genital. Oh wait, no.
Gentile.
Yeah, so a gentle and kind human.
You are such a gentle and kind human, as well as being ever humble and so damn tasty. You make my loins quiver and my smile bright when you're around. We've had many a great time. Elise's Halloween party, this vid to name a couple, but I have not a doubt in my mind that there'll be many, many more to come. And to those moments, and the ones that came before, cheers. And thank you for being my best friend.
Fucking hell.
That has aged very well, I think.
It has.
The fact that, like...
Oh, we'll embed this video.
We'll embed the video, but the video is basically me.
I've basically found the spider.
I'm shit scared of spiders.
Yeah.
We were sleeping over Morgan's house, and Morgan has threatened me with a spider. He's brought it towards me. At which point, I've grabbed the pillow and started to swing, and threatened to scream and wake the baby that was sleeping in the house upstairs because I was so terrified for my life. So terrified.
We're going to end on this. It's just a picture of me with a Magnum in my hand. A Magnum bottle of red wine.
Not Magnum.
And Ethan's just commented. For some reason, this is on Ethan's Instagram. Just yes and please.
What an attractive human.
Yeah, man.
I think that birthday post aged very well because it's come a bit full circle. Because I'm saying in there's actually some really good photos if we keep going.
You have phenomenal photos.
I do.
You have a brilliant Instagram.
This photo is probably my favourite photo of me. Look at that. That cake, bro. The bank is unreal. Unreal. That got uploaded recently. Like, so I did see. My college friends and stuff wouldn't have seen it because it's like quite an old photo.
Yeah.
But it got uploaded for like a Go thing, I believe. And they all then saw it and were like, cake.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's it really quick? Go on this birthday post, see if it was a long message on it as well. Oh, really
Jesus
quick, right?
Christ.
So
Here we go.
that was for your probably like what, your 19th birthday, the previous post. So
yeah, this is my 21st.
This is for the 21st. Let's see the comparison, right? Break out the red panties. It's Morgan Glyn Colin Thomas's big 21st birthday bash. From flame-grilled steak McCoys down Spa to questionable selfies with human nature playing in bed. We've been friends through some weird times, and some weird groups. The Troops, Batty Boys, whatever we're in now too. I don't know why we've stayed mates either. You're terrible at Rainbow, and can you make a cup of tea?
Rainbow's a video game.
Joking aside, if you were an operator, I'd save up all my renown to buy you. I'd save up all my in-game currency to purchase him, is what I'm saying. I'll save the soppy stuff for in person, you beautiful human. Lots of love, Uncle Ethan.
Uncle Ethan!
Uncle Ethan. That was the birth of Uncle Ethan.
Man.
So I think it got a little less cringy, you know? Which is good, because now I just save all that stuff for in person.
And this is the last picture you posted. Phenomenal.
And it's of us.
It's
Knees Up.
Knees Up. Knees Up. Podcast.
Knees Up.
On the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Knees Up
So
podcast.
good. I really enjoy. So I've been going through my camera roll recently, having a bit of a clear out.
Yeah.
And I was just going through old videos and stuff. And I love doing that. I love going through memory.
Oh, yeah, I've done it before. Yeah,
I think your camera roll, and even just like things you save to it, like memes and stuff, they tell you like the headspace you're in at the time.
Definitely, yeah.
So like, or like your Spotify playlist and things like that. It's so funny, like going back to like the start of college and like the music I was into, or like even before that in high school. And it's so like joyous, especially if you've come. I think if you're in a bit of a bad place. This is going to sound really weird, but it makes sense, I think.
Okay.
As most things that I say are. So, if you're in a bad place, obviously, and you're looking back on times when you were happier, then it's a bit rough, you know? But you still tend to do it anyway, because I find, you know, if you're in a rough place, you tend to just make yourself in a more rough place.
That's fair, yeah.
Until you're not, which is weird. But when you're in a better place, when you come out of that place, and then you look back on the happy times, then the sad, and then now... It's so good. It's so much better.
I know.
It's so good.
We've had a lot of good memes, man.
Not a few. Nah, I think we have. What's your favourite apart from Knees Up? What's your favourite memory with me?
Fuck.
Go on. Out of the blue. I have put you on the spot here.
Oh yeah, there's like, so many, man. There's so many. So many.
Go on, try and name one.
Oh, this is so hard. This is such. I'm guessing you've got one in your head already.
I've got a few. So I reel them off, and you might get some.
Yeah, because I might think of something then.
So I really, we've spoken about it before, but when we were at that house party in Pengham Green, and we jokingly said, "Oh my God, imagine if her mum comes downstairs and takes her telly upstairs."
Yeah, literally, no. Sorry, just to clarify, we fully said it in those words. We weren't just saying, "Imagine if her mum comes down." We said, "Imagine if her mum comes down and picks up the telly." It's like 42-inch TV, just because people are like knocking into it and stuff.
And she fully comes downstairs. And like literally like a minute later takes it upstairs. Fucking pissing myself. It was such a like we like looked at each other like what the fuck? God. So good.
I hate to just agree, but that is such a fucking good memory.
Such a good time.
I tell you what, for next episode, and I think it's on. That's all I'll note that.
Okay.
Note down.
Good memes with each other.
Best mem. I'll note that down, and I'll think of one because I'll think of a few actually, and I'll have them ready for next episode.
I think. Apart from that, I'm trying to... Our Pizza Palace nights.
I was going to say Pizza Go-Go.
Pizza Palace.
Pizza Go-Go nights.
Can't remember.
They were fucking awesome.
They're really good. Although those are a bit more social. I remember when we went to a lad sleepover with...
Oh my God,
was it WrestleMania?
WrestleMania, yeah.
WrestleMania. I watched a bit of wrestling today, actually.
Me and Alice looked back at some old ones, older Royal Rumbles and stuff, which is quite funny.
So good.
Yeah.
I watched... So, wrestling's been a bit of my life recently, weirdly.
Okay.
So, it was Mitchell's birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Mitchell.
Big up. Happy birthday, Mitch.
And last year, for his birthday, we went to town and went to Walkabout to watch the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
And it was so weird, because I've been in Walkabout when, it's been open as, a club.
Yeah.
And it's, it's all right. I'm not a massive fan. Yeah, it's like a bar upstairs and you've got dance floor downstairs. And it's always a little bit rowdy.
Yeah.
But we went in and literally it was so peaceful.
Yeah, I've been there for
just
football
so
before,
dead.
yeah.
And it was it was actually really fun and wholesome. Drinks were expensive, it was £4 for a Coke, and me and Mitchell weren't drinking.
Terrible.
But yeah, so that came up on my Snapchat really recently. And today I watched My mum my mum WhatsApped me about the documentary about wrestling.
Oh yeah,
about, like, the
Dark Side of the Ring. I've
yeah.
told you about this. It's fucking phenomenal,
It sounds really good.
It's amazing, especially the Chris Benoit episode is really interesting as well. But all of them are really good, really good.
I'd love to watch it. I need to get on that.
We'll do it, man.
I want a bit of a documentary. Oh my goodness.
Oh, documentary vibe. That's it.
Documentary vibe at the moment.
Watch Dark Side of the Ring. Chris Benoit one. It's in 2 parts. Watch that one for the next episode.
He's the one who did the headbutts. Yeah, the head flying headbutts.
Yeah, and he had a lot of brain damage and it was a bit rough.
Did he murder his family?
Yeah, he did, man.
That's
I know. It's mad. It's really mad. And there's loads of things they said. Just watch the documentary. I don't want to.
I assume it would be to do with because there was is it the trial of Gabriel Hernandez, the football player?
Yeah, and
they argue that
yeah.
He's not a monster because the concussions he got from football.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
They trigger something in your brain. Like concussions can trigger like violent
outbursts. Well, this is what the documentary goes into.
Yeah, what the Chris Benoit stuff goes into.
It's a good watch. It's a good watch.
Really interesting.
Really, really interesting. It was a great watch. I think that we've been podcasting for a long time and we haven't realised it.
We haven't checked the time.
Should we have
a little gander?
Yeah, 5 minutes to an hour. Yeah. I mean, I think it's been a really good episode. Anyway,
I think since number 5, they've all been really good. They're all my babies. They're all my babies. I don't love anyone more, but I think since 5 we've just become a lot more comfortable.
Yeah,
a lot more like just relax and like getting down with the brass tacks.
Yeah, just vibing, man. Just vibing.
Cool vibes.
Absolutely vibing. But
do you want to do a couple? Would you rather? And then call it quits?
Yeah, we can do. Why not? I've got the tab open, actually.
Yeah, pop it up. I feel like a couple of these, they spark a bit of debate.
It's
fun.
Right then, let's...
I do enjoy them, because YouTubers always used to do this back in the day. So it makes me happy. You make me happy, Morg.
Ethan, would you rather be a nudist
Yep.
or be a never nude?
So, considering almost every other conversation on the podcast is about me being some form of nude, and my guilty pleasure being getting naked, I'm going to go with blue.
I honestly, I think it's going to be high. Like people are 80-odd%. Oh, fuck, it's quite close.
I think I would rather
be a nudist. It's just
if in society people would only walk. Actually, no, because it'd be fucking freezing.
It'd be cold.
Yeah, but like I'd love to go to a nude beach, not to perv, but like I just enjoy it.
Being free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Would you rather have to wear a full body red leotard on your wedding day, or have the person you are marrying that day wear the full body red leotard? Isn't that a given?
I think maybe if you're... I don't know. I think because I'm hopefully going to be marrying a woman.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get married one day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel she'll probably be more comfortable in the leotard anyway. I have worn leotards doing dance.
Yeah.
They're not as fun. The unitard's definitely not fun either, because that's like a whole one-piece thing.
That's such a weird question, man.
Oh, no, it is a full-body thing, so it would be a unitard, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that of the other person, because I'm going to look dapper in my suit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dressed to the nines.
Let's go. We'll do one more.
Kingpin. Yeah, we'll do one more.
If you were trapped on an island, would you rather be stranded alone or be stranded with someone that you hate?
So that's really good.
Great question.
That's really good. Wow.
The thing is, there's not a lot of people that I hate in this world.
I can name one.
Yeah, I could name one as well.
Wow, trick question. You're stranded alone either way. Jesus.
There's not a lot of people in this world I hate. Personally, you're right.
Sorry, I thought I was out of shot, so I just leant back.
Sorry. I mean, I'd probably be stranded alone.
Really?
If it's someone you hate.
But I think in special circumstances, hate sort of can get passed by, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think I don't, same as you, I don't hate a lot of people. I don't think I hate anyone. I don't have the energy.
Hate's a strong word, man.
But I think I don't hate anyone, or no one hates me enough to like kill me, if that makes sense. So if
You're wrong.
So if I was stranded with someone, I think I could still go to sleep, like, not worrying that would, they'd kill me in my sleep.
Yeah.
So I think working together would probably be better if I was stranded alone. Like, let's say desert island.
True.
I think I'm not well equipped enough on my own to survive.
You seen the film Castaway?
I fucking love Castaway.
Great film.
Such a good film.
Again, I feel it would have been easier, you're right, if he had someone with him.
Yeah. If you've got dead weight, fit, like, obviously not. Like, if you hate someone who's, like, I don't know, 120 and really senile, couldn't move, just can eat and drink, that'd be a waste. But if it was someone you hate who, is able-bodied and stuff, and maybe a bit switched on, then I'm trying to think. I don't actually hate anyone, apart from myself. No, I do. Hate is a very strong word.
I'm gonna have to agree. You've swayed me a bit. I'm gonna have to agree with that one.
I think they would want to get out of there just as much as you.
Yeah,
so
you'd have to work
together.
Yeah, you're right.
It'd be clever.
Nice.
That's weird. I think hate is, just while we're on the topic of it.
Go on.
Hate is a very, very, very strong word that I think I've used.
Hatred. I don't like what. There's only certain things you would hate someone for. Do you know what I mean? Like specific things.
Eating, pickle onions. No,
I'm not joking.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some despicable people in the world that you can, by all means, hate.
Yeah.
Like watching that documentary, the Brendan Dassey one.
Oh yeah.
And how unjust it is. Like that fueled hate in me. Like I really despise what's going on. But I think that's fair. But like hating someone personally from like day to day, I don't think I'm involved in like enough high stakes things that people get that worked up over them. Like I think people throw the word hate around so much, like way too much. Like people say like, oh, like they'll see someone on Snapchat or Facebook or whatever and say like, oh, I hate that bitch, I hate that girl. When really they're like just didn't like something they said, or like they didn't, they just annoyed them a bit. When I think hate is so strong. Hate is it's the opposite of love. Love is the strongest emotion. Might I add?
Choose love, man. Choose love.
It's weird.
Fair.
But let's not end on hate. Let's end on love.
Because next episode
is what can we do? A little Valentine's jingle.
If you can,
you can do a sax with your mouth, and then I'll like.
All right, I could do a trumpet.
You can totally do a sax.
Well, a sax is very low. Like I could do it. Like a.
Oh, it's like we have an actual trumpet. Really cool. What was I going to say?
Then?
I said very low. What did that remind me of? You ever seen Shark Tale?
Yeah, good film.
You get a whale of a wash, and the price is very, very low.
We're ending on that.
I like that.
I love it. Thanks for tuning in again, guys.
Tune in.
We'll be here next week. Get your Valentines ready.
Woohoo!
If you got any Valentines, you got any anonymous Valentines you want to send them
really
to
quick,
us.
You're saying next week. Next week, this is getting uploaded. So the
week after. I mean, sorry. Yeah. Wait, the next episode.
You know when Valentine's is.
The next episode, I'm saying, is going to be Valentine's, isn't it? Because I say next week because people are going to be watching it.
Oh yeah, it's so confusing with the timeline.
It's my fault. You bloody.
We need a secretary. We'll get our editing guy on it. Oh wait, you're the editing guy. Shit. Oh, that don't work.
Hey ho.
It's been a pleasure, Morg.
It's been a good one.
Neither
podcast. Have a good one, guys.
See ya, guys.
Take care.
Enjoy.
Good night. God bless.
You get a whale of a wash, and the price is very, very low.